actually the North Carolina Hurricane manager to get them to come out. But really, you know, maybe there was some roughness to the morning anything folks they're looking to do some Meg, I'm going to give you about 10, 15 seconds to tell us whether you think this new format is going to work. I mean, that's interesting. I do think that the format, you know, they are restricted, right, by the pandemic. So I think it gives us the chance to have games this summer. The format is strange, but I think it's also interesting. That's amazing. Meglin, thank you so much for coming on to talk to us about the NWSL, the new format. They're back up and running in the USA, the first major sports league to return. There is more on that story on the BBC Sport website. We're going to be back very shortly with second half commentary of Leicester City against Chelsea in the FA Cup. Stay with us.
COVID-19. More than 4 million cases are in the Americas, followed by Europe with 2.6 million. Almost 500,000 people have died since the virus was identified in China 6 months ago. Naomi Grimley reports.
This pandemic is still raging in many corners of the world. The WHO says it's at an intense stage of growth in the Americas, especially Mexico, Brazil and Chile. In Africa, the picture is still mixed, with South Africa recording its biggest daily caseload so far. Fourth in the world for confirmed cases. But testing capacity still differs significantly between countries. So many cases may be going undetected in other South Asian states, such as neighbouring Bangladesh.
President Trump has provoked an outcry by sharing a video on Twitter showing a supporter shouting "White Power" during a confrontation with protesters. The retweet was condemned by the only African-American Republican. It was later deleted. It showed a golf cart rally of elderly Trump supporters being confronted by protesters yelling profanity. The leading Democrat States House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says a federal mandate on wearing face masks is overdue. She told ABC she understood government experts had backed off recommending them because President Trump was lukewarm for the idea. She said he should set an example, adding that real men wore masks. The United Nations says fighting has intensified in northwestern Myanmar and urgent measures are needed to protect civilians. It says dozens have been killed and tens of thousands displaced.
Reports say that thousands have fled their homes after local officials warned that the army was planning what it called clearance operations, targeting Buddhist insurgents. A similar term was used for the campaign that drove hundreds of thousands of Rohingya Muslims into neighboring Bangladesh in 2017.
The authorities in Russia are investigating a mining company in the Siberian Arctic for pumping wastewater from one of its processing.
It has numerous plants in and around the Arctic city of Norilsk, which has figured in lists of the world's most polluted places. The latest investigation centres on its Tarnak plant. The company admits pumping wastewater from a reservoir, but says it was purified and that it's now stopped. Environmentalists believe it's contaminated with heavy metals.
Что им там Норильск покоя не дает?
It's a politically sensitive region.
On radio, online, and on mobile. This is Sports World on the BBC World Service.
Welcome back to Sports World this Sunday. It is FA Cup quarter-final day. We have got live commentary coming up of Leicester City against Chelsea. It's just a couple of minutes into the second half. Just some news for you on changes for Chelsea. 3 changes that Frank Lampard has made. Kovacic,
Да почти не отличается. Может, чуть побольше шипит.
Between Leicester City and Chelsea. Let's get there for second half commentary at the King Power Stadium with the former Liverpool defender Stephen Warnock and the BBC's Hannah McNamara.
In, Willian heads it away. Chilwell will sprint, but he's beaten to the ball by Kovacic. Here's the deepest lying Chelsea player when all the rest of them went forward for the corner kick. Emerson put under pressure by Tillemon, so he'll turn and from the halfway line rolls it all the way back to Caballero in the teal aqua